everybody, welcome to today's video. I'm Allie, she's Nikki, and that's Trooper, and we're going to be talking about flexing your horse's head. Now, with an older horse, you need to be flexing your horse's head pretty much every time you ride. That's going to help your horse get flexibility, and it's going to help you have more control in the saddle. Now, let's talk about flexing. Okay, when asking the horse to flex, we're going to reach up halfway up the mane, reach down. When you do, thumb and forefinger, and that way you can actually add the bottom finger, and that adds intermittent pressure. So you can go bump, 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 bump. And you want to keep your hand down here until the horse gives its head. So when it gives, you can open that up, and then you can do the other side. Okay, so remember you have two different types of pressure, and you want your horse to tip its head. You have constant pressure, which is just a pull, and then you have intermittent pressure. By that I mean, remember, add your finger bump. So bump, 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 and that adds intermittent pressure. Then you can release completely, and he can move his head back to flat. So remember, you have constant pressure, and then you have intermittent pressure. All right, this is Nikki and Trooper, and they are going to be working on flexing. Now remember, you're going to reach down with your shoulder halfway up, ask the horse to flex to your knee, Now she's using intermittent pressure, and finally when he gives, you release. Good, and release. Now this time, I want you to reach up and use constant pressure, okay? So now she's gonna reach up, she's gonna pull straight back to her knee with more constant pressure, and see how he didn't really give to that quite as easily. So now release. Now we're gonna go back, and again, I want you to use intermittent pressure. So reach up, bottom. So she's using her entire hand. She's already gripped around it. Now, what I want you to do is try the other way. What I want you to do is reach up with thumb and forefinger, and then bump with the back of your fingers. There you go. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Now release. You'll get a little bit softer with that as you work with it more. But remember, now I want you to move your hand up halfway up by finger crawling. So this will help you. Yeah, finger crawl up, finger crawl up. You're actually going to use those fingers to crawl. That'll teach your hand. Now grab with the thumb and the forefinger, and intermittent pressure with the bottom of the bit. It's hard to do, but there you go. Now release. So we are using bitless, so it's going to be important to have both intermittent pressure and constant pressure in your arsenal. Thank you so much for joining us on today's video. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And remember, to see more, check out our playlists.